live and on your side. This is WSAV News 3 today at 6.
Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, April 27th. I'm Kim Gusby.
And I'm Ben Katko. Thanks for joining us here on News 3 today.
Happening now, wildfires continue to burn out of control this morning just south of Savannah. The wildfire along Highway 82 in Brantley County is now threatening Wayne and Glenn counties as well. According to the State Forestry Commission, the fire has burned 21,000 acres and is only 7% contained. Now, to give you some perspective, that's about the same size as the city of Manhattan. The wind and dry conditions are fueling that fire. The Brantley County school system has announced that classes have been canceled for today and tomorrow. Wayne and Glenn County schools are planning on normal schedules. Meanwhile, in Clinch County, the fire there has so far burned 32,000 acres and is only 10% contained. We have a full list of mandatory and voluntary evacuations on our website at wsav.com/Brantley County. Now, if you're traveling along Highway 82 this morning, officials urge you to use extreme caution when driving through Atkinson, Lulaton, Nahunta, and farther west.
The American Red Cross in Brunswick has opened the doors to people forced from their homes by the fires. There are more than 70 beds available, meals and support services. Small pets are welcome. There is some help available for your larger animals. Transportation's also being offered to those who may need a ride to the shelter. To arrange a ride, call 912-674-5878. The shelter manager tells us the resources are open to anyone in need.
It's sad to know that a lot of people are going to hotels first, and they don't understand, that we're here for them, that a lot of it's a stigma about a shelter, but it's not that kind of shelter. It's a shelter where you can come and be a community, be a part of the other people that are.
Now, the Red Cross has also opened up another shelter in Jessup at the Unity Church of God on Sunset Boulevard to assist anyone who needs help for free. The Red Cross says if you're evacuating to any of the 3 local shelters, to make sure you have essentials for each person in your family like clothing, prescriptions, blankets, and chargers.
South Carolina is also under a statewide burn ban as forestry officials warn that dry conditions are putting the entire state at risk.
Those fires in certain field types can go from 0 to 100 acres in less than an hour.
Aerial photos show dozens of fires burning across the low country, including one in Hardeeville last week. Officials say years of dry grass and dead trees have built up, creating fuel that can help the fire spread quickly, especially in open areas left untouched. We're told it could take nearly 20 inches of rain to end the drought in South Carolina, but there's only about a 7% chance of that actually happening in the next 6 months.
3 minutes after 6 o'clock, it is Monday morning. We are taking a live look right now from our Savannah cam out over the Bull River Bridge. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Alyssa Carsey's in the Weather Center with our weather on the 3s. Yesterday we saw some much needed rain, but we need much more. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Kim. Yes, much more. In fact, it's going to take several months for us to even start to see that significant relief that we do desperately need across the area, as we're currently sitting over 9 inches below average for this time of year, even with those rain showers that moved in yesterday. Now, the good news out of the rain that moved in yesterday is that cold front is now to our south. That's allowing for more of a northerly to northeasterly wind to move in throughout the day, and that will help clear some of that wildfire smoke across the coastal empire and low country, keeping that smoke to our south. Unfortunately, not so much for the areas closest to that wildfire, Jessup, Alma, Darien. You will still deal with poor air quality throughout the day today, and then gradually we start to see that south wind return, unfortunately, for tomorrow and Wednesday. Though throughout the rest of our Monday, tracking that gradual sunshine increasing, with temperatures staying just below average for the majority of the area to around average, mainly south of I-16. So comfortably sitting at 76 degrees for that high today here in Savannah, to 80 degrees for the high today in Baxley. So coming up in just around 10 minutes, we'll talk about how we have some good news on the way as 2 cold fronts will push through the area as we head into the next 7 days.
Thank you, Alyssa. Police are looking for a suspect this morning after they say shots were fired yesterday on the campus of Savannah State University. It happened around 2:30 Sunday morning in the parking lot area of Bostic Hall, one of the student residence buildings. University police say the suspect is still at large, but that there is no active threat. According to authorities, the suspect is a man who was wearing all black clothing and was last seen running towards the President's Gate near Thunderbolt. Several agencies are searching for the suspect. Of course, we'll keep you updated on air and online as we learn more.
Happening today, a major development in the Crocker case could be coming this morning at the Effingham County Courthouse. Elwin Crocker Sr. is expected to appear in person for a motions hearing. Following that hearing, District Attorney Robert Busby plans to hold a press conference. Elwin Crocker Sr. is the father of Elwin Crocker Jr. and Mary Crocker, who were found murdered and buried behind their home in Guyton. 4 additional family members have already entered guilty pleas to a variety of charges. We'll live stream that press conference with the DA at WSAV.com around 9:30 this morning.
6 minutes after 6 o'clock on this Monday morning, happening now. WSAV is your local election headquarters.
Early voting starts today across Georgia, giving voters their first chance to weigh in on one of the biggest election cycles in recent years. From the governor's race to a U.S. Senate seat and several key local races, there is a lot on the line for the May 19th primary.
That's right. WSAV's Genevieve Lund is live this morning in our newsroom with what's at stake. Genevieve, good morning.
Good morning. Millions of Georgia voters now have the opportunity to vote before Election Day. Starting today, early voting begins on the state's primary and nonpartisan elections, which affects everything from state leadership to local courts and school boards. This year's ballot features several high-profile races, including contests for governor, lieutenant governor, and a U.S. Senate seat. Voters will also weigh in on congressional races, including Georgia's open 1st Congressional District seat, along with judicial and local school board races. Now, election officials say early voting is a convenient way to avoid long lines and make sure that your vote is counted before Election Day.
I have 100% confidence on all 159 counties on being prepared. This is something they've done before. We've been doing primaries and elections in the state with this system since 2020. They are experts at getting it ready, and I feel like they are going to be confident and ready to go.
Early voting runs through May 15th in counties across the state, and Election Day is set for May 19th. Now, unlike Election Day, voters can cast their ballot at any early location site and within their home county. Just be sure to bring a valid photo ID and check your county's hours before heading out. And to find your early voting location and registration status, along with looking at the sample ballot beforehand, you can go to Georgia's My Voter page. Reporting here in the newsroom, Genevieve Lund, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Thank you, Genevieve. The Atlanta Press Club hosted a discussion over the weekend with the Democratic and Republican candidates who are running for the U.S. Congressional District 1.
You can visit WSAV.com/electionHQ for more on the candidates, polling places, and much more.
Also happening today, Chatham County leaders want your input on proposed changes to the short-term vacation rental ordinance. You can drop by the community room at Memorial Stadium, that's on John J. Scott Drive, with your questions and concerns at 6 o'clock tonight.
And with less than 3,000 tickets left and about a month to go before we give away this year's St Jude Dream Home, there's another brand new bonus prize available today if you get those tickets now. Local law firm, the Wilson PC Injury Attorneys, is sponsoring a $5,000 Visa gift card. If you get your $100 ticket by May 15th, you'll be able to use that money anywhere for anything you'd like. If you already bought your Dream Home ticket, you're already eligible for the prize. No worry there. As for the home, it's worth $575,000. It's almost ready to go. It'll be open for tours starting late next week. This year, Landmark 24 Homes is building the house at zero cost to St. Jude in the Oakwood at New Hampstead development. Once we sell all the tickets, you'll help raise $810,000 for the hospital to help children fighting the battle of a lifetime. You can always scan that QR code right there, or you can visit WSAV.com/dreamhome to grab one of those tickets today.
So my question